What's your dream home look like?
Probably like a Spanish or Mediterranean style home.
Like a villa?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does your dream house look like?
It's a like more open floor plan.
He's my camera guy behind the scenes, guys. He's only 13 years old. His name is Josiah. I would like your input. What does your dream home look like?
I'm put on the spot. I guess a house on the beach.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on your back, because you're the one that's actually carrying the whole team on your back rather than myself. But if money were no object, what part of town would you like to live in? What's up, guys? So we're gonna have a lot of fun today. We're gonna ask the question, what is your dream home look like? And we're gonna interview my camera guy, who is 13 years old. His name is Josiah. He's gonna interview me, and we're gonna get some of our perspectives since we're here locals for a while. And we're gonna have so much fun in this video, so stay tuned. Hi guys, question for you. What does your dream house look like? We're going around town asking locals, what does that look like for you guys? If any of you can chime in on that. You don't know? Everybody has a dream house, how they want it.
Oh, you know what? I do. There's a whole, like, I don't even know what it was called. I think it was like Statler. And it's a like more open floor plan, but it was like made in Florida. It was like really nice. I wanted to build that house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a dream like that you can accomplish within the next few years, like less than 5 years from now? Or?
Oh, we could have accomplished it, but we just decided to build.
Yeah.
I mean, buy a house instead of build.
All right. Have you always been in San Antonio?
Yes.
Yeah. What are some pros and cons of living here in the city, if you could share with our audience?
In the city?
Yeah, like the city of San Antonio, pros, negatives, positives, if you don't mind sharing.
The street racing in the middle of the night here really gets annoying. But the pros is like all the shopping centers, all the food, eatery, things like that. Yeah.
So you said you've lived here all your life, right?
Yeah.
Is San Antonio a forever home, or you would consider some other places?
It's our forever home.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, if you don't mind me asking, what part of town are you guys in?
This side.
This side?
Yeah.
North side-ish?
Yeah.
What do you guys pay a month roughly in rent or mortgage?
$5,000.
$5,000? Are you guys happy for what you're getting?
Yes.
Yeah. What does $5,000 get you? You know, there's other people that are from California, West Coast. What does $5,000 get you compared to other like these bigger cities? Like bedroom count, bathroom count.
So we have let's say a 4-bedroom home with office and a media room, dining room, living room, like everything normal.
Okay.
But yeah, in a nice gated security community.
Safety is a big thing for you, right?
Yes.
Okay. If money were no object, what part of town would you like to live in?
I like my area. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. And what are some things you could share with our audience that are considering moving to San Antonio? Maybe you can chime in as well, that are on the fence. They're not quite sure if San Antonio is for me or not, but maybe your input can help them make that decision. What's something that you could share with them?
I really like the hospitality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of mixed feelings about that. You know, some people say that San Antonio doesn't have culture. I've heard some people have culture, some people are friendly, some people are not friendly. So about hospitality, I mean, I completely agree. But you know, there's some keyboard warriors out there. You know, so I don't know.
I think it's more so the Mexican culture has that great hospitality. So depending on who you are associating yourself with and who you are getting that close-knit circle with.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would like your input. What does your dream home look like?
God, I don't know.
Everybody has a dream, you know, a dream home, dream lifestyle.
I'm put on the spot. I guess a house on the beach.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like the coast living?
Yeah, I like the coast living for sure.
Would you want to invest in like an opportunity to like also have that as an Airbnb there or something like that in the future?
I'm taking it one day at a time right now. Yeah.
Yeah. What if you could put a timeline on it and money were no object? How quickly would you get there? Like in less than 5 years, less than 3 years, maybe?
Oh, probably less than 10 years.
Less than 10
Enough
years?
for my daughter to be able to enjoy it.
Yeah. Are you a local here in San Antonio?
Yes, born and raised.
Okay. How do you like the city so far? I mean, as a local, are there any pros and cons that you can share with our audience?
I mean, I like San Antonio. I feel everything's centrally located. It's not like you have to get stuck in traffic like you do in California, you know, for hours at a time to travel to get 10 minutes Here, everything is pretty much 20 minutes away, I feel.
Okay. Would you ever potentially move out of San Antonio or maybe another state in the United States?
I'm at the point where if my daughter wants to move, then I'm for it. You know, my daughter is an East Coast girl. She loves Boston, so
Okay.
she wants to go to Harvard.
Okay.
So I may potentially see myself moving to Harvard at some point, or not to Harvard, but to Boston.
So you want to still be that tight-knit community, family-oriented, right?
Yes, for sure.
Would you agree to this statement that San Antonio is family-oriented?
I feel it is. I feel it's at least from being with friends and family, yes, I do feel it is family oriented. Because it's a military city, so I mean, you know, we are pretty friendly.
That's awesome. And what do you pay here a month? Mortgage, or if you're renting, how much are you renting?
I'd rather not say.
That's okay. Not a big deal. You don't have to. That's okay. I just wanted to ask because there's a lot of people that are paying way more than what they're seeing online, you know, like compared to like bigger cities like New York, Chicago, compared to here, and they're shocked by the prices I've been hearing that people are paying. So that's why I ask. So no big deal. What's the final takeaway that you can share with someone that is looking to move to San Antonio, but they're not quite sure yet? Maybe they're arguing with their spouse. I don't know if San Antonio is for me. Maybe it is for me. I don't know. What would you share with them?
San Antonio is a great place to, I mean, if you want to retire here, it's a great place. I feel the living is comfortable for a family. You can raise a family here. You have a lot of good colleges. You have a lot of entertainment. It is an up and growing city, and you're so close to, you know, Austin, the capital, to Dallas, to different cities. So if you do need a commute for work, that's something that's accessible. And just be prepared for the heat.
Yeah, I'm already sweating bullets. Yeah. Did you have your kids grow up here in the school system in San Antonio?
So yes, my daughter is currently she's about to enter third grade.
Third grade. What do you think of the school system here so far?
I love the school system. My daughter the school that she's at is like really, really great. She's at an advanced level, so
That's awesome.
she'll be earning college credit when she gets to high school. So, I mean, we could see the Harvard here soon enough. If that's her dream, then I'm going for it.
What does your other daughter aspire to be? And
I only have one.
Oh, just one.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think was her path that you see already in her?
She says that she wants to be an anesthesiologist.
Really? Already at that young age? Wow,
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome.
I bought her a book and she's like, this is what I want to do for a living.
Really? That's awesome. Did you instill that in her, or is that already in her, born already?
No, I bought her a whole bunch of like physician books that I bought online, and she like started reading them, and she's like, this is what I want to be.
That's amazing. I have a 2-year-old. He's not even in school yet, and a 3-month-old, so I'm not at that level yet, but I love to ask these questions because there's a lot of parents online that watch our content that are curious also about the school system as well. So appreciate that feedback. Any final takeaways that you can share with them?
No, I mean, if anything, just buy those books. My daughter loves to read.
Yeah.
She reads all day long, and they're great. They're great books, and they're enough for them to understand, like if they're going to have a procedure coming up, you know, whatever that they need anesthesia for. They talk about local, general. So they talk about all these different procedures or cardiology. So those books are really good, and you can find them online.
Beautiful. You guys have amazing insight. Thank you so much. Thank you as well. God bless you guys. Thank you. So in this edition, I want to interview Josiah, my camera guy. He's my camera guy behind the scenes, guys. He's only 13 years old. His name is Josiah. And I also want to interview him because, first of all, he's very close to my family. And second of all, a lot of you guys that are watching are probably parents out there that have children that are moving here with your entire family. And I want to get a perspective from a 13-year-old, someone who's in their preteens, that they can see firsthand what he's experienced here growing up here in San Antonio. And we'll go based off of that. So what's up, Josiah? Thank you for having me on your back, because you're the one that's actually carrying the whole team on your back rather than myself. But what are some pros and cons that you've experienced here as a young guy, 13 years old? You know, even describe your childhood growing up here in San Antonio. What was it like? Any positives, any negatives, things that you could share to other parents that are watching?
Some pros is like there's a lot to do. You just have to find stuff to do. Like some people, they don't like get out of their house and stuff, don't go anywhere because they're not looking for anything to do. But the cons is traffic, definitely during rush hour and late at night when they're always doing construction on the highways. So It's hard to get around at night, especially like going after church. People go places, and yeah, it's hard to get places because it's like there's a lot of construction and stuff. So yeah.
What was your childhood like growing up here? Did you grow up here all your life? Were you born here in San Antonio? Where were you born?
I was born in Bernie, which is like 20 minutes up north. But yeah, I was born here. It was fun because I grew up on a few acres of land, and I live close to my grandparents, so we would always go see my grandparents and my cousins. Most of my cousins live here, and we would go to Six Flags, SeaWorld, which is like 20 minutes here. It's more downtown, and yeah, Bass Pro Shops. There's a lot to do growing up, and you're always with people that you know, which is nice.
Okay. What type of property do you guys live in? Is it a lot of acreage, or is it a smaller property, bigger property? I mean, I've been, but you tell our audience.
It's around 3.5 acres. It's a lot of like hills and stuff. It's nice.
Okay.
A lot of trees. Yeah.
So what do you rent here, Josiah? Do you rent? Do you pay mortgage? What's the answer to that question?
I'd rather not say.
Kind of keep it to yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. You're very secretive.
Yeah, very, very secret.
What's a final takeaway someone can receive from you? Like they're on the fence of San Antonio, they're not quite sure. You know, they've been liking what they're hearing so far. What's something that you can help them influence that decision? I know you're just only a 13-year-old, but you know there's a lot of parents out there that may have 13-year-olds in their household. What is something that you can share? Maybe even the school system. You can go a little bit more in depth. The floor is yours.
Like, in Bernie, there's a lot of good schools. You have BISD, which you got a few middle schools, few high schools. It's a small community. Like almost everybody knows everybody there. If you don't know how San Antonio and Bernie is, come visit it before you actually make the decision and see if you like it. That's what I would do.
That's awesome, man. And how do you like the church community here, the Romanian at least?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you see yourself heavily involved in the church here as well?
Not yet, but whenever I get older, I'm going to definitely be more involved.
For someone who is not part of our community, like we participate in the Romanian community, what about the rest of the city as far as churches? What can you say with the person that is watching about the community here and the fellowship that they have here in San Antonio when it comes to the church life, Christianity in general as well?
There's a lot of good churches, like Cross Mountain Church is a good one, Mission City, and Cornerstone. Cornerstone is a big church. It's really good. Non-denominational or whatever.
Non-denominational?
Yeah. It's a good church. We go there sometime, my family. It's a good church. We watch it. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. And any final takeaways that you can share with anybody here that is watching?
San Antonio is amazing. Move to it.
Would you move out of San Antonio if you're, you know, obviously you're still with your parents. You can't leave your parents' house, right? But whenever you become into an adulthood lifestyle, would you still live here in Texas, or would you see yourself living somewhere else?
I would move here if most of like my parents and stuff, and I have nobody else here except for my community. I might move, but no, I would not move if they wouldn't move. I would stay here. I grew up here, and I'm gonna live here for most of my life.
That's awesome, man. You've been great, Josiah.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, man. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. So if you guys are looking to relocate to San Antonio, move to San Antonio, don't hesitate to reach out to me personally. All my contact information is somewhere on the screen and also linked in the description below. And now let's get back to these interviews.
All right, Robert, what would your dream house look like?
My dream house will be something like around 4 to 5 acres. I would love to have like a small body of water on it, natural maybe if possible, or even man-made. Would like, I don't know, a minimum of 4 to 5 bedroom house. It would be cool to have like a modern barn dominium style or even modern chic style. I like those type of styles. I would love to have maybe a second story solely for like game room type of thing for my kids when they're older. It would be really cool to have that type of property. I like to have chickens. I already have chickens right now. That would be cool to have, to not be in an HOA. You know, so that type of thing to do, that would be amazing to have, you know, that type of lifestyle.
All right. Nice. So, what are some pros and cons in San Antonio, like, of your opinion?
Well, now that I'm a young dad, I have 2 kids. I have a 2-year-old and I have a 3-month-old. And before I was a parent, I didn't really realize this, but as a parent now, I realize that it's very difficult during the summertime to go out with your kids. You know, they get pretty heated fast. I like the outdoors, but you know, I have a 3-month-old and I can't really stay long periods of time outside. I could, but then my little ones get overheated unless it's like a water park. You know, that's what I would say. You get some explosions in the car with your lotion bottles, maybe even chapstick. It can get very hot here, but I was very pleased. This year we had amazing weather, amazing rains. It was like cool weather during the springtime. I just was really impressed this year over compared to many years in the past. I love the weather here. I love the geographic scenery here. A lot of Texas Hill Country here. It's not as flat as it was when I used to live in Chicago and even other cities like Houston. Houston's pretty flat. So, you know, pros and cons, that's what I would share.
For your dream house, where would it be? Like north, south, where in the country?
Well, I really like, first of all, I go to the Romanian Pentecostal Church on Bernie Stage Road, so I would love to be somewhere within a half hour or less radius from there, and the church is in Bernie. It's called Bethany Romanian Church. I would like to stay somewhere around there. Obviously, that would be a dream. Like I said, I would love some acreage, some land. That way, as my kids grow older, you have better opportunity to also maybe even hit up a private school or Christian school, something like that, instead of going public school. I did public school growing up, but I would love to go that and try that route with my kids on a private school, and go from there. But as far as you know, pros and cons, you know, and my dream house, I would love to have acreage. I would love to have a lot. I'd say a minimum of 3,000 square feet, and those would be like my checklists for my future dream house.
Could you see yourself like moving anywhere, like moving out of Texas?
You know what? I hate to say this, since I'm a Texan. I really love San Antonio, but if I had a true 4 seasons, not that you don't have it here in Texas or in San Antonio, I really love Utah. Utah is so pretty. I love the mountain ranges. I love the fact that I can snowboard more frequently if I was a resident in Utah because of all the mountain ranges and access I have there. And I wish the Romanian community here that I'm a part of with the church was there. Otherwise, I mean, Utah is pretty. If I had those factors there, I would live in Utah for all my life because it's so pretty. You have like the lakes there and all that stuff. But because we don't have that, you can't have everything in the United States wherever you live. I really like San Antonio a lot. I love the community here. I love serving my clients, buyers, sellers, investors. For those of you who are watching, I love to take care of you guys as well that have moved from out of state. Just those are my go-tos whenever you ask me that question.
Do you like live in an apartment, a house? Like, do you pay for mortgage?
Yeah, so I live in a house that's about 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. I bought my house in 2021 during the craziness of COVID. It was about $300K I bought it for, but my monthly payment is really good, around $1,800 a month. My interest rate is around 2.75. I couldn't get a better deal than that. I mean, today's world, those interest rates are pretty foreign, but I really lucked out with that interest rate.
Do you like the area where you live? Like, is it more north of San Antonio, central?
Well, I really like my area because I'm in a non-HOA subdivision, no HOA at all, and I have a lot of deer in my area. It's pretty cool. It's like a tight-knit community in the middle of like properties with acreage. It's really cool. It's a small pocket. I live near I-10 and Desavala area. Really nice subdivision. Just really enjoy living there.
Nice.
Hi guys, excuse me, question. We're going around town asking locals or visitors, what's your dream home look like?
My dream home?
Yeah, tell us.
I don't even know. Do you know?
Probably like a Spanish or Mediterranean style home.
Like a villa?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a villa too.
Yeah? Is that your guys' vibe type of style?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing to get to that level at one day? Are you guys doing anything actionable approaches maybe?
I mean, I know for my generation it's hard to buy homes, so I don't know if I'll ever be able to afford one. So
But
it's just a dream.
don't think like that. I know a dream can become a reality. I know the stats are kind of against us right now.
Yes.
The average first-time home buyer is about 38 years old in 2025. So I'm assuming you guys are much younger than that, right?
Yes.
How old are you right now?
I'm 18.
18.
18. You guys just finished high school?
Yeah, we just finished high school. Yeah.
Nice. How was that experience? You guys done and going to college now, or?
Yes.
Yeah. What are you guys gonna study?
I'm not sure yet, but maybe economics.
Economics. Okay. Are you guys currently local here, or have you guys lived in another part of the United States, or?
I've lived here my whole life.
Yeah. Would you continue to live here in San Antonio, or is some other place would be more attractive for you?
I mean, I'm kind of thinking of moving somewhere else. Yeah.
What is it still in Texas, or?
No.
What part, if you don't mind me asking?
Maybe like the West Coast.
West Coast. What attracts you to the West Coast?
I like the weather and just the vibes and the geography.
Yeah. What are some pros and cons that maybe you guys can both chime in on about living here in San Antonio? I know a lot of us that are watching have parents, you know, like our generation, you know, that you can share with them. Like, what are some pros and cons, positives, negatives that you've experienced here as young teenagers in the city?
Okay, so some positives. I like the culture here and the art.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I like the city. Some cons. It's really hot. We were drenched. We went on a hike today. Really? It was really hot outside, but it was nice. I like it here a lot. Yeah. And then Austin's close by too.
Okay. Are there a lot of places to hike here in San Antonio?
Well, yeah, we can. So there's like Government Canyon. It's pretty cool. They have like dinosaur tracks there. But we tried going today, but it was closed. But that's a pretty good place. And then where did we go?
We went to Friedrich Park. It's right by here.
I've been to Fredericks. Is it Fredericksburg or Fredericks Park?
It's just like Frederick. Yeah.
I'm thinking of Fredericksburg because it's a little bit up north. Yeah. What are some things that you like to do for fun here in San Antonio that you can share with our audience?
For fun, so I like to go. I like to go like there's this place called Pin Stack. I like to go bowling and stuff, and yeah, I just I don't know, I have to think about it. There's not really, or there's a lot to do, but like I have to think about it.
I mean, I imagine you can't really do much whenever you're in school like that. You know, I interview a lot of people that have also jobs that are not quite in high school. You know, so the answers vary. But what do you guys aspire to be? You know, even after college days, if you guys are doing college or not.
What do I aspire to be? Well, I'm going to school for engineering, so hopefully I'm an engineer. Okay. So yeah, that's what I want to do.
Do you think there are opportunities for that here in San Antonio?
Oh yeah, I think there's definitely opportunities.
Okay.
Oil companies.
What's the final takeaway you could share with our audience that are not sure about San Antonio, but I may move there. I'm not sure yet. So.
It's an amazing city. There's amazing people. There's a lot of nice people, and it is really hot, but it's good. It's cool here. I like it.
Yeah. What about you? What do you have to say with that?
I like the culture. I like the downtown. It's nice. There's a lot of great spots. I mean, yeah, I'd say like the weather's definitely a downside, but I'd say overall it's like one of the biggest cities in America. I think there's a lot of opportunities here. You can just kind of do whatever.
Yeah, I was really impressed with the weather this year. I mean, we had a lot of cool weather, even towards the spring, a lot of rain. I don't know, can you attest to that? Yeah?
Yeah, I think that this summer was cooler than most, because I know that sometimes it's like way over 100, but I know this summer we had like quite a lot of rain and like overcast weather. So I think it's just, especially with like, I don't know, with climate change, I don't know how that's going to affect the weather here in San Antonio.
But overall, it's a great city to be in, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I went to school downtown, so I kind of like that area, like around downtown. There's a lot of art, a lot of history, and yeah.
You guys been amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for interviewing us. Thank you. All right, guys, that concludes today's video. We were so excited to share with you more content like this. If you guys like this type of content, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. I really enjoyed these interviews. And if you guys are looking to move to San Antonio or relocate to San Antonio, don't hesitate to reach out to me personally. You'll get a hold of me or someone from my team, and we'll be on the lookout for some more videos like this. So now go watch some more of our videos, and we'll see you on the next one.